Now, I've heard some people say New Yorkers and Californians couldn't be more different, that the lifestyles are totally different, and that the way they react to certain situations, you guessed it, totally different. And so on today's video, I'm going to talk about 3 major differences between people from Southern California and people from New York as far as working in a recording studio environment. The last record that I worked on, I was the only one to show up on time for any of the tracking sessions. I'm at the recording studio, and once again, I'm the only one on time for anything. I would show up, and I would know I would have enough time to go grab coffee, to find the best possible parking spot, to do basically whatever I wanted, because I was going to get a text every single time, running a little late, I'll be there soon, yada yada yada. And that's fine and well, but I mean, some days just really in the zone, and I don't know, I kind of get myself pumped up in the car, and so when I get there and like that energy's just kind of immediately soaked out of me, I don't know, it's not my ideal way to start. Whereas in New York, if you show up late to things, you're gonna get your ass chewed out, man. Like 90% of the time, it is not mellow like that. Next, I'm going to talk about the actual preparation part that goes into the recording process. And in New York, again, way more strict. You are expected to get in there and you got to nail your parts. You'll get a few takes. You don't have to nail it on the first try. But once you go over maybe 5 or 6 takes on something that you're supposed to have nailed and known really, really by like the back of your hand, you're going to make everybody really unhappy. Whereas in Southern California, with the people from Southern California, I cannot stress this enough, not just the people that live here from somewhere else, it's much more relaxed. I've seen people take, full days to nail one part of one song, and it's so inefficient. And it's not like it's that much cheaper, if cheaper at all, to record here than it was in New York. So I think it's, again, just kind of a lifestyle difference, but very different from New York in that aspect. And maybe it does have to do with just the competitive nature of New York and how everybody's always clawing at each other to get ahead, whether it's in music or, any kind of industry that you want to work or excel in. And California is very different. I mean, Los Angeles is cutthroat. I mean, do not get what I'm saying twisted here. But the people in Los Angeles, a wide variety of them, are not from there, and they don't kind of represent the people as well. Like the people that transplant to New York, like they become New Yorkers. That's the one thing. I've never really lost that kind of New Yorker in me, whereas a lot of people from Southern California, where I've met in other states like Florida or New York itself, they kind of never lose that California part either. I mean, it's just kind of ingrained in your DNA. However, in Los Angeles, it's primarily the people that really want to get stuff done, they're not from Los Angeles. Now, hitting on another point similar that is very different is the need to get something done that day, the need to nail a part, the need to have the tone be perfect. Whereas the people here, it's kind of more like they'll either settle, be like, oh, that was good enough, whatever, or they'll look at it like, I'll do that next time. Next time we come in the studio, don't worry about it. And instead of just trying to force it through or whatever and make sure that you get what you needed or you set out to achieve that day done, we'll get it done later. Whereas New York, it's a lot more stressful. It's just like we paid all this money. We're getting it done. We're getting it done today. And I think in this specific kind of comparison, there are cons to both of those. I think ideally there is a mix between the two of them that everybody should strive to have. Yeah, I just wanted to share those 3 traits that are extremely different between New Yorkers working in a studio and people from Southern California working in a studio. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what your experiences are, or if you're one of those and you haven't worked with a group of people from either of the other ones, what are those experiences like? Let me know. That's going to wrap up this brief little comparison. Leave a like if you like what I'm doing on this channel. I'm really trying hard to make stuff that's going to make you guys laugh or make you think about something or maybe even learn something, God forbid. Subscribe if you have not already. If not, I will see you tomorrow for another guitar-related video. Take care, you guys.